Good day, everyone. Today we will be discussing the topic nurse burnout. Is it a matter of individual responsibility or a systemic issue? We hope to share our perspective and gain a more balanced understanding of this issue.
Thank you. I believe that nurse burnout primarily stems from systemic structural issues. Shortages, excessive workloads, and unrealistic shift schedules are environmental factors that nurses cannot control on their own.
I agree with Jerseys. In many real hospital settings, nurses work long hours without sufficient rest, leading to physical and mental exhaustion. This is not a matter of personal ability or attitude, but a clear limitation of the system.
Those structural issues are certainly real, but I think we should not overlook individual responsibility either. Skills like stress management, self care, and emotional regulation are the important areas that nurses must practice and develop.
I believe both sides are important. It is true that the healthcare system push a lot of pressure on nurses, but nurses also need to learn how to manage stress and take care of themselves. So I think both system change and self-care should happen together.
That's a great point, Dehan. In reality, with constant pressure from the healthcare system, individual efforts alone aren't enough. The root of the problem often lies in the system itself.
Especially when hospital administrations delay hiring or ignore emotional labor. The remaining nurses carry heavier burdens. This cycle eventually affects the quality of patient care as well.
Exactly. Hospital must go beyond staffing numbers and create support systems that address nurses' mental health and job satisfaction. This is the responsibility of hospital managers and policymakers.
At the same time, each nurse must also train themselves as professionals to manage their stress and emotions. For instance, identifying early signs of burnout and knowing how to respond is an important skill.
That's right. To conclude, nurse burnout isn't just an issue of personal or systemic responsibility. Both sides must be addressed. The system needs improvement, and nurses must also strengthen their self management abilities.
Therefore, the solution requires cooperation. Hospitals should work on improving the work environment, and nurses should be provided with education and resources to enhance their self efficiency and resilience.
In other words, instead of asking whose fault is it, we should be asking how can we work together to address it.
I agree. It's a shared responsibility. Structural improvements will empower individual efforts to be more effective.
The issue cannot be solved by one side alone. Hospitals need to prove better condition, and nurses must also do their part. Real change happen when we work together.
Thank you, everyone. Through today's discussions, we've taken a broader look at the issue of nurse burnout.